All right, hello everyone, welcome back to Crypto Warehouse. My name is Bergen, and today I am with Mike.
Good evening, good morning, good night, wherever you are. Welcome to the MEW quiz. Now, there are some new people in chat. We will get to how this works in a minute. And for the OGs, you know the score. You were here last week and the week before. And before we begin, breaking news, we have another quiz next week. We are going to do Corgi AI, which is a project that really love these quizzes. They want us to do one of these quizzes for them. So we're going to do that next Wednesday. That means we will be doing, by the end of all of this, 8 consecutive Wednesdays on the trot. I know, it's hard work, but some of us have to do it. So tonight we're going to go through 30 MEW questions. The Oracle has run this through me. And how many did I get wrong? Or have been right?
3 you got wrong. I've gone through and changed. Also, it's not just one this time, okay? We've made sure from the absolute, but just complete disappointment from last quiz, from that guy over there. Everyone else was 1 apart from 2. It's not that anymore, okay? So you think you're funny, oh, just type 1 and win. No, all right, not this time, okay? And additionally, the number answers, you know when it's like, oh, a specific number, and then it was like 150, it's really obvious. I've changed all the numbers to make sure it's as hard as possible. So when it gets to the numbers, obviously the other questions, they're hard, whatever, but the number questions are, I think, where people are going to get caught out. So I'm very excited for this quiz. That's the least to say.
He has been mean to you.
Not mean,
Tariq.
All right. It's part of the game. It's no fun if it's too easy.
It's too easy. So what's going to happen is I am going to be the cheerleader of one person in chat.
They're playing mind games. That's still going to be 1. All right, try it. Try it and find out. Spam 1 if you want to. We'll see.
I can tell you 2 absolute certainties for this quiz tonight. Number 1, Kabir will be cheered on by a baying crowd of me. And number 2, Kabir will think he's won.
So have you chosen Kabir instead of Tariq today?
No, Tariq. Sorry. Tariq is going to be cheered on by me. But Kabir, he's going to come fourth. He's going to miss out by a millisecond. We're going to find a way, because why? He's the bear. He is the bear in chat. He is the pantomime bear. Okay? Now, we're going to start the quiz in about 5 minutes.
Yep.
If you're new here and you don't know what to do, just type join.
Yep.
It did say it on the screen a minute ago.
Yeah, I can go to this page. We still have everyone coming in. We can explain the game as well, because I know there are some new people in the chat. Before we actually get into it, obviously the first question, you know, people will know how to play, and you'll get the grip of the grasp of it. It's a very simple process. You don't have to go anywhere to do anything. I think Akil, you were talking about like playing it like here or somewhere else. You play it in the YouTube chat, so you just type the number. Obviously, we'll go through it in greater detail when the time comes in 5 minutes. I could probably put a little timer actually.
Why?
Somewhere.
That's a good idea. Put a little timer up.
Put a 5-minute timer. I don't know how big this is going to be. It might. Oh no, that's good. That's good. So if I start the 5-minute timer, we've got a 5-minute timer for more joins. Have you developed this interface quiz thing? In terms of made it, yeah, I made it. Yeah, pretty much.
It's completely bespoke, and nobody's doing this. This is your only crypto interactive quiz. And when you start to see the leaderboard,
let's take that a step back. This is the only interactive YouTube quiz.
That's very true. The only one.
So yeah, we made it. Obviously, there's a bit of jankiness. Again, I can't. It's hard to simulate like 12 people playing the game at the same time. So there's always a bit like last quiz we had the emoji thing where if you only put emojis, that's fixed now, so there shouldn't be really much issue with that. It's just these we've got the game done. It's just these like little like finicky bugs which are just like really specific, which it's hard to test for. But we're pretty, you know, again in terms of the game, yeah, everything's been made in house, if you will. So. Well, get perfect time for sure, yeah. I hope it will. Yes.
Anyone that's just coming in that's on Binance. Now, this is something important to tell you. I am watching the Binance chat here. If you are on Binance, we cannot play on Binance because Binance chat is full of spam.
Yep.
So if you are on Binance and you want to play this quiz, don't type join on Binance.
There's a QR code on top of the screen. You can scan that, come right to YouTube, and there you go.
Exactly.
If you can see yourself on the screen, it's a bit overflow. I could probably try and zoom this out a bit so everyone can see their names. I mean, it's like 900 or something.
So what I'm going to do now is I'm very quickly...
That made it bigger? Nope.
Very quickly removing as much of the spam on Binance as possible so as many people can see this as we can. So, we're going to start in 3 minutes. This is a quiz about MEW, Cat in a Dog's World. This is a meme token, a meme project. It started roughly a year ago, but we're not going to give you too much information on it because that's going to be in the quiz. And we try and do a live stream about them every month. Once a month, we do a live stream about MEW. Tonight is their night. And it's normally towards the end of the month. So we've managed to fit it in. And the Oracle is managing
I'm trying to make it so that you can see everyone's name on the screen. I was going to say, if you can see a name on the screen, you're in the game. But there's more names than the list size.
Exactly.
So it's like, you know what? I can make it smaller. I want to show everyone's name on the screen, but it's a bit like... If I do...
There's plenty of people. So if you are... so Jamal, who is on Binance. Don't type 123 on Binance. You need to go to YouTube. If you want to play, you have to go and play on YouTube. You cannot play on Binance. It will not work.
I'm just gonna stop, I think.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to make it big and it's just not working. I'm just gonna stop.
Exactly.
There we go, that kind of works.
So I'm going to drop a box now on Binance that's going to explain everybody to come over there. Now, we can start the quiz.
We've got 2 minutes.
No, when did you finish speaking? You hadn't finished speaking. We can start the quiz in a couple of minutes, and if you're a late comer, you'll still be able to take part.
You can still join. Obviously, that was that was something which was in the works for a while. I deleted it back. I know we've added it back now. So basically, obviously, this is the join phase, so that everyone's like can start at the same time on the question one. But obviously, if you want question 3, and someone joins late and they want to still play the game and still have a chance, because again, we've got 30 questions, so there's still chance throughout the game. We've not got like 7 questions and that's it. We've got quite a lot of chance for people to catch up and slow down and all that sort of stuff. So again, yeah, if someone's late, we'll obviously talk about it during the quiz and whatnot to remind people. But if they join late or if they're not joined quite yet, you can join during the game as we're playing. So you can just type join and you'll be able to join. So yeah.
So I am very quickly typing some messages on to Binance. Hopefully, everybody is going to see that now.
Bugs at this point are good. The sooner they get noticed, the sooner they get... Exactly, yeah, absolutely. I'd rather, if it gets to like 50 people playing the game at the same time, it's like, we don't want issues where it halts the entire thing. There's 50 people waiting on it, sort of stuff. So I think the game's there. It's just these like little like finicky parts just need to like get accustomed to. And obviously we've never had 50 people play the game, so I'm interested to see how it goes because reading the answers in the YouTube chat, it's a very like it's not a very efficient process. It's not like it's a direct communication with the app. It's like I have to take all the answers and read through them, so it's not very efficient. So I'm intrigued to see what happens if we get 50 people, but time will tell. Obviously with some of these bugs.
How long we got left?
About 7 seconds. Actually, when you have joined, I'm just wanting to scroll down to show that you guys were there.
Okay.
All people in the list here.
I think we're good then.
I think we are ready then. So I'm going to explain let me hide some of this stuff. So hide join, open up the leaderboard. There we go. Boom. This is the fantasy leaderboard. Obviously, it shows 5 because that's just what can fit on the screen. If you scroll down, you can see everyone is in the quiz. And Crypto Warehouse will not be playing, okay, because we don't want some issues with filtering and all this sort of stuff. But we can see everyone is in the
I'm going to win.
So, I'm going to explain the game. Obviously, we will go on to the first question in a minute, and you will see it live. If you've never played before, you will see it happen live. Yep. But I will explain it best I can before we go into that, so you can have a chance. So, what will happen? I'm going to go to a new screen, and there will be basically where the scoreboard is right now will be a black box with a question at the top and 3 answers. It will have a question, which is whatever who's the best person in Crypto Warehouse team. Me or Mike, and then we'll have a 1, 2, obviously 3 when there's going to be 3 answers. And you just type 1, 2, or 3 in the YouTube chat. You don't have to type a word. If you type the word, you won't get it because that's not how it works. You just have to type the number. So there will be a number next to the answer. You just type the number. You don't do anything else. So once it's on the screen, you'll have 30 seconds. You'll see a timer. If you don't get it in those 30 seconds and I move to the answer, you won't be able to obviously answer the question because you've seen the answer. So obviously latency obviously will be an issue if it's like a minute out. So what I will say for people who are watching, if you're on desktop, I'm not sure about mobile, hover over on the screen, you'll see the bar at the bottom with the the live whatever. Bottom left, you'll see a live button with a little dot next to it. If that is grey, make sure you click it. It will take you to the latest frame of our screen and the latest second of the stream. So just try as best you can to make sure you are up to date on the latest, so you don't miss out on the questions. And other than that, I think that's pretty much it for the game. I think we're ready.
We are. Hang on, let me make sure. I'm up to date. Right, I'm ready.
Okay.
I'm going to play the quiz as Crypto Warehouse and win and take home all of the MEW. Is that right?
No.
No, that's wrong. I'm not
Danny,
playing.
I'm gonna wait. Even though I'm not trying to. He's conveniently saying hi. I'm gonna wait 2 seconds just to let him join. Give him a chance, okay? There's some people. And then we can move on to. You're actually just in time, Danny. We're just about to go on because I was explaining it to some new people. We're just about to go on to the question now. So you have joined. Let's just make sure he's in. There he is. So I've put Danny right there. Cool. Okay. So again, we're going to move on. We're going to actually start playing the game now. You can join during the game. So if you're late and whatever, Ali, you're in the game. Don't you worry. So what I'm going to do now is I am going to start and move on to the next page. So in a second, in this empty box, you will see a question, and you'll have 30 seconds to answer. So if everyone is ready, we are going to start the question. Okay. I guess I'll give a 3, 2, 1. If everyone's ready, let's go. What blockchain is MEW built on? So, is it Ethereum, Solana, or BSC? 1, 2, or 3. Whatever you think it is, put 1, 2, or 3.
This is an easy question. I know this one. What blockchain is MEW built on?
Don't answer.
Why?
Because it messes it up and we're not going to count you, you know?
I like playing these games.
You're not allowed to.
Why can't I play along?
You're not allowed to.
I only got 27 out of 30.
No, don't play.
So mean.
0 seconds, there you go, boom, it was Solana. Okay, so if you put 2, you will have got the answer right. From what I can see from the chat, everyone put 2. Obviously, I gave you 30 seconds. I'm too late. No, you got it, you were in, you got 2. Okay, so now what we do, we go over to the scoreboard and we can see everyone has their answer through this. You got it, see? Everyone got it, apart from extra money, maybe it's a bit of latency there. You can see everyone got it in. Extra money, make sure you're on the latest scene of the stream. There might be a bit of latency on your side. Apologies for that. It's just a YouTube thing. But you can see everyone got it though. You know, everyone who saw the question, everyone got it. So you can see. So we have a scoreboard based on question answered and time, just to show people this is the way it filters. Because again, you know, this is just how we have to do it. So make sure you're on the latest part of the screen. And you know, I guess we'll move on to the next question.
Let's move on.
So.
There's a load of questions to answer.
Trick is fast. Absolutely just rapid there. Okay, so if everyone's ready, let's go to the next question. Question 2, which is, what is the theme of MEW? Dog, cat, or space? So you might have a little friend down here, which might give you a little answer here. You know, I don't know. I'm not trying to give the answer away, but it might be on the screen. So I'm going to...
No, you listen. There's 30 questions.
There's 30 questions.
Nobody's going to get 30. No. It doesn't matter if you get
there's
one
some hard
wrong.
Ones.
There's some hard ones. Don't worry, no one's going to get 30. No one got 30 last week. No one's going to get 30 this week. You get one wrong. Tariq last week was winning for about 2/3 of the quiz and then lost.
There you go. It was cat. So you put 2, you would have been right. Excuse me. Go to the scoreboard. You can see, obviously, the scoreboard is here. Really close. Danny and Tariq, about 2 seconds out, 1.9, really close there. Really close between both Kabirs. Literally 0.02.
200ths of a second.
That is, 20th.
200ths of a second.
No, because it's 22 seconds.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's the top minutes. No, this is seconds. No, this is seconds. Yeah. So it's a thousandth.
It's 200. Oh yeah.
So it's 0.0. So it's be 20th. So it's going to be 0.20th of a second difference. That is close.
I want to get through a few questions.
I know. I just want to make sure everyone just reiterate the same point. If you just again, there's only so much we can do for latency on YouTube, but just make sure you're on the latest part of the screen as you can.
And also, don't keep typing different answers. You get one shot at this. It's your first answer only.
Yeah, it's we only count one answers. Instant way to is very low in play. Yeah, again, there's only there's people all around the world. It's a hard thing to accustom for. So apologies for that, but hopefully it alleviates itself during the quiz. But moving on to the next question, if everyone is ready, which is...
I'm ready.
When was MEW launched? 26th of March 2024, the 1st of January 2023, or the 4th of July 2025? So a bit of a particular question there. Pretty particular. Looks like we've got quite a lot of good answers there, though. Not to give anything away.
Well, you know why? They'll know the answer to this, won't you? because I've made videos and I've talked about it on a
exactly,
live stream. See, Pete,
You see?
this is a sign that Tariq listens more than everybody else.
All right, and that was it. It was number 1. So if you put number 1, you will have got that right. So now jumping over to the scoreboard again, pretty much all ones across the board. I think I saw 1-3, which is on Pritz Warehouse himself trying to catch people out.
Ha
ha. So again, scoreboard is unchanged. Very good. Here.
It's close up there, isn't it?
Again, Kabir, both Kabirs really, really close.
6 seconds between top 5.
That is
close.
6.4, really, really good. Oof. Really tight on the top. And obviously, again, apologies for the latency. Not much we can do. Going on to the next question now, which is number 4. What is it? Let's see. What is the total supply of MEW tokens?
Holy hellfire.
88.8 billion, 888.8 billion, or 8.8 billion? I've been a bit of a stickler here. Again, like I said, the numbers are very particular. You know, I was pretty
There's a
mean.
lot of 8s on that screen.
There's a lot of 8s. It's hard. I understand it's hard.
Yeah.
I tried to make it hard though. You know, it's very, very particular with the numbers. So, you know, we'll see. All right, 1 second. Let's go to
There's
the
a
answer
change
now.
in the leaderboard.
It was number 1. Again, I know I'm a meanie. If you missed it and you thought, oh, I know I'm mean.
Oh no, he's down there.
He
He edited the questions.
I made the numbers hard. I'm a meanie. I know. I get it. Shout at me all you want. I'm a meanie. But it was number 1. 88.9 billion. You know, being particular about it. Going to the scoreboard now, we can see. Oh, a little change in the leaderboard. I believe there's a change in the bottom half anyway. You can see 77 seconds. So if you scroll down a tiny bit through the leaderboard, we can go to images. We can see Tariq didn't get it. Ooh, but no worries. Obviously, there is still more than an opportunity for everybody.
Plenty of time.
Danny, about a second between Danny and Kabir. Hidden Agendas, close second. You know. And then Kabir and In the Know. So very, very fast there.
Danny's quick.
Very, very quick.
But Tariq, you've got plenty of time to come back.
And for the people who obviously, I know there's latency again, there's opportunity. You know, if you get something, if there's a number question, everyone gets it wrong and you get it right, or if it's particular or you guess and everyone else got it wrong, this is big because again, it goes off question answered first. So it's like, it doesn't matter how fast or slow you were doing it. If you get more questions right, you are first. So, you know, the time it took is a secondary thing. And there's not really much else we can go off. So again, apologies. But yeah, nonetheless, going on to the next question now, which is number 5, if everyone is ready.
Oof.
Which platform, helped MEW gain viral popularity? Was it Instagram, TikTok, or X? So where is their main social media presence is basically what this question is asking. You know, where are they? Are they on Instagram, TikTok, or X? Rapid fire.
Ooh, did you see all those answers coming then?
I think people are figuring out that they shouldn't follow Crypto Warehouse.
Haha! Maybe that's a trap.
You're going to put them on answers, aren't you? I know what you're doing. What, 5 seconds?
Instagram, TikTok, or X, where?
It was 3. I see a lot of 3s. If you put 3, you can't put 3 twice either. I see a lot of 3s. It was number 3.
Absolutely.
If you put number 3, you would have got it right. So now jumping up to the scoreboard. Not much of a change. Second-wise, within a second between Kabir Khan and Danny. Really close at the top there. Hidden Agendas, Kabir Singh in the know. Again, you know, still really close relative. But especially between Danny and Kabir K. Really, really close there. So
see, what you got to remember is, okay, there's a lot of people on here who think they've lost, and we're 5 questions deep.
We've got 30 questions.
Eh? 30 questions, yeah. Tariq was first for the first 2 or 3 questions. He's got 1 question wrong, and he's not even in the top 5.
Exactly.
So Danny, Kabir, Hidden, Kabir again.
It just takes
in the
1
know.
question.
1 question wrong, and you've dropped, and the leaderboard changes. And believe you me, no one's going to get 30.
No, especially with my number questions.
Especially with
no
him.
chance if anyone is getting
Damini.
all of them.
Right, what's next?
So next question, which is number 6, if everyone is ready.
Ready.
What type of cryptocurrency is MEW? Is it a stablecoin, a meme coin, or a utility token? This could change in the future, but what is it right now?
Oof.
What is it right now? Yeah, there you go. I know you're going to pull out a right answer soon at some point, and everyone's going to get caught off. Shout out to you, Kishan. All the best for all. Appreciate you. I know you're doing something great right now, Kishan.
Kishan is making a movie, by the way.
A movie.
A movie.
Got a movie creator right here.
I hope Kishan puts a little Easter egg. You know, a cup.
That would be nice. Obviously,
A
we
cup
don't
in the
have to ask
corner
Like
with the
Starbucks, yeah.
Bitcoin, with the Crypto Warehouse Bitcoin logo on. That would be amazing.
Exactly.
It was a meme coin. You are correct.
It was meme coin. So everybody put 2 apart from the Crypto Warehouse.
Boo, Crypto Warehouse
Crypto
is
Warehouse.
mean.
So everyone got 2. Everyone got that right. So jumping over to the scoreboard now. Really close. Again, still the same runnings. Everyone got 2. It's still the same runnings, but the gap between Danny and Kabir really close there. Kabir Khan anyway, really close. So again, not too much change here. So going on to the next question, we have: what is the goal of MEW in the meme coin market? Compete with Bitcoin, challenge dogs, or replace Ethereum? So what is their theme? If you've watched their trailer video, anything like that, you'll get the theme. If you've seen any of their photos, you could probably also get the theme there. And also with the name, the extended name of MEW, you probably could assume it as well. Got 7 seconds. Everyone is, what I can see, putting the right answer. So
Apart from that sneaky Crypto
Crypto Warehouse.
Boo, Crypto Warehouse.
It's almost like if you follow Crypto Warehouse, you'll get it wrong. Maybe that'll change in the future.
And why is that? Because they are called MEW, a cat in a
dog's world.
Dog's world.
And their whole point is to fight the dogs. Dogecoin or anything like that.
Boo and Shib as well.
Yeah. So all these coins. So anyway, everyone put 2. Everyone got that right. Jumping over to the score, but it's what is that? For 7.70 milliseconds. I believe that is.
It's close, isn't it?
It is close. It's 1,000 milliseconds in a second, right? Yeah. Must be stupid.
Kabir, I can hear your doorbell. I think there's somebody at your door. Ask the next question. Quick.
Really close. Okay.
Ask the next
you know
question.
what? In the genders as well.
Sneaking up.
Catching up. So
Sneaking up.
Really close there. Jumping on to the next question now, which is question 8. Is what percentage of MEW's LP tokens were burned? Is it 50%, 10%, or 90%? Which one do you think it is?
Now this.
I have my little fancy box next to me, so I can't see the answer. So I'm not going to try and hint to anything.
There's a lot of different numbers. This has tricked people.
I didn't change the numbers on this one, though, to be fair. This was how it was. But some of these numbers soon are going to be difficult. I will warn you guys. It is going to be difficult.
3s,
So, 3
1s,
seconds.
2s, 1s.
Showing the answer now. It was 90%.
Oh.
So probably a change in the leaderboard, especially with Kabir Khan here. Danny put 3, so there's going to be a change in the leaderboard here. 6 and 2s, 1s and 3s. It was number 3. 90%.
Gee, if I didn't know that, even though I wrote the
there
quiz.
you go.
Oh, you forgot.
Going to the scoreboard. There has been a change. Tariq is back on the leaderboard in top 5.
Come on, Tariq.
Hidden agendas has slipped down a bit. We can see Danny at 93.3 seconds. Really fast there. And ahead 1. So you got Kabir Singh and both Kabirs have swapped places here. Danny and Kabir Singh now in the top. Danny knows much stuff. Yeah, Danny is locked in. You guys know. And Kabir Singh, you guys know. You guys know what they're talking about. Kabir Khan. Tariq, again, like I said, snuck up onto the leaderboard. And also the thing is, Tariq, he's on 96.9, which is like the 3rd fastest from we have top 5. So again, it takes one question for Tariq to get back up to top 1.
Now the question is, conspiracy theory, is it Danny?
Is what, Danny?
Is it Danny?
What, playing a streak?
Yeah. No. Is it Danny? Or is it Mary playing as Danny?
Oh, maybe there's some mind control stuff going on here.
Maybe there is some mind control. Remember now, just to give you a little bit of an idea, Mary is CryptoPunk Mary. She hasn't been with us because she has taken over. Was it Finland?
Yeah, on a car with the
Finland.
goat and the horn and all this. As she was playing as well, because obviously last quiz, if you were there, it was you will know it was
a bloodbath. Finland, I think, lasted half an hour, and the white flags were out.
No, it's Mary. Yeah, I think we can see a bit of an agreement here. It's Mary.
I think it's Mary.
Yeah.
I think Danny is. I think Danny's in a cupboard, locked.
Yeah.
Like that, get out, and she's getting them all out.
Yeah.
Anyway,
well, that is the leaderboard right now. Let's go on to the next question. See if there's any more change. With question 9, we have: who received the airdropped MEW tokens? Ethereum community, Solana, or Binance? Which community received the MEW airdrop? Now we are closing in on question 10, which is a third of the way through the quiz. So again, we've got plenty of questions to go through, plenty of chance to change leaderboard, plenty of chance to see who could come first, and whatever, all the way in between.
Ooh.
5 seconds there. I'm seeing some different answers here.
I'm seeing some
Let's see
different
what's
answers
going
as
on.
well. I'm feeling the pain.
It was number 2. So if you didn't put number 2, you will have not got that. And I can see someone in blue who didn't put number 2. So moving on to the score, but let's see how that changed. Again, Danny could be really close there. The second change is really, really big there as well. Kabir Khan, pretty much on the dot with Danny as well. On the dot, just one question behind as well. I'm seeing a lack of a name in the top 5.
Tariq's at the top
Tariq
5.
is now in
Tariq.
race 6. If you scroll for the whole thing, you can see.
Let's see who's
A
down
lot
there.
of people keep it. Again, if you're on 6 and 4, it's like these, you have chance. Like, okay, I know, again, latency, again, we can only do so much. And the thing we asked for as well with this quiz, again, not everyone will win prizes. It's not like 11 people is going to win prizes. So at least if you have fun and enjoy the process of playing the game, that's all hopefully we can ask for. But again, not trying to be, not doom and gloom. You still have 21 questions left. So there is more than chance to get back into that top 5 spot. So we will see as the game progresses. Going on to, I believe, the 10th question now, or whatever it is exactly. 10th question now, which is...
You want to just check very quickly you want to check that the quiz is still working, so it's got the hearts on it.
Yeah.
That's not going to stop it. Okay, carry on.
Yeah, I fixed that already. That's the question. Yeah.
Okay, right. We're all doing well, apart from Crypto Warehouse, who keeps getting them wrong.
I believe it. So I can read the question out. Things going on.
So
2 seconds. No, 2 seconds left. The answer was MEW. So if you put to what is the ticker symbol for candles? Well, it's on the screen potentially. It was quite a
obvious question.
Obvious, not to
obvious question.
Throw anyone on the bus, but it's obvious. But as I'm looking, everyone got 2. So not really too much to change the score, but I'd assume unless there was a second change, which there hasn't been just yet between Danny and Kabir Singh. It looks like it's pretty much the same in terms of the timing. Across the board, pretty much, looks pretty good to me. So I think, what you gonna say something?
No, we're going to carry on.
Okay,
I can't remember what I was going to say.
So going on to the 11th question now. Again, that was the third way mark. We have more questions than we don't. We have more questions than we don't left. So
we're a third of the way through.
Further way through, plenty of time. Going on to the next question now, question 11, which is, what was MEW's market cap within 48 hours of launch? 100 million. 500 million or 200 million. I think we're getting towards the Stickler, particular numerical questions now in this rough area between like question 15 and stuff. So it might start to get hard.
If you are answering the questions and you've not typed join, you need to type join now to be entered into the quiz.
Yeah.
Because I think I've just seen a name pop up.
Potentially, I'll have a look.
That isn't in the quiz. So you need to type join.
It was 200 million. If you put 3, you were correct. I'm seeing a lot of 1s and 2s. I see Kabir Khan got 3. Hidden Agenda's got 3. Mr. Flubby Boy, you're going to have to type join quickly.
There's going to be a change.
There's going to be a change.
Going to be a change.
Let's see.
Type join if you want to play. Hang on. Type. Let me just put this in. Join.
Did it not filter? Hold on, let me check something. Let's see. Was there a change? I'm not seeing much change.
I am. Because Danny got it wrong.
Oh, no, everyone got it wrong, didn't they?
No, not everybody got it wrong.
Well, Kabir Khan got it.
2 people got it wrong.
Oh, no, Kabir Singh.
Yes.
Okay. I was worried then. I thought the answer didn't go through.
Yes.
Okay, crisis averted. I thought the quiz was broken then. I was really, really upset. Really, really angry then.
That has completely changed
there you go. Mr. Flubby, you are in the game.
Of the leaderboard.
There's much chance for you to join, don't you worry.
How is Crypto Warehouse 10th with 2 correct answers?
I'm disappointed.
Absolutely disappointed.
My heart sank then.
I know.
I was like, oh no. Okay, yes, there has been a change. Kabir, 2 Kabirs have just stopped place basically. Dori Akudu, I don't want to butcher your name, apologies. You are in the quiz. Let me scroll down quickly to show everyone you are in the quiz. We scroll through yet. Oh, well, you're in now. There you go.
There you go.
So you can, you can ask the question down. You'll be accounted for. Again, obviously, this is like question 11, whatever it was exactly.
Yeah.
So, we've still got 20 questions. You've got plenty of time, plenty of chance. To be fair, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, you've got to answer 10 questions plus another to get ahead of people. So it might be hard, but
Have
You're
you
late.
seen the difference in time between Danny and Kabir Khan?
Again, that's it's been consistent the
It's
entire
so
quiz.
close.
0.50 milliseconds.
So close between the two of you.
It's insane. Really insane.
All that matters, okay, all that matters is Tariq makes it back to this leaderboard.
Right.
Okay?
Is that what I'm at?
That's what matters.
I'm not allegiance with anybody. All right. He is. He's over there. I'm the one controlling. I'm the quiz master, okay? I've got, if I show the camera, I've got my fancy little box which has all the controls on it. I am the quiz master here, so he's not affiliated
I
with
am
how
the
quiz
Gary
goes.
Neville of this quiz. I am absolutely biased towards Tariq winning. Right, what's the next question?
Question 12, if we go on to it now, is by what percentage did MEW rally within the first 48 hours of its launch? 82%, 110%, or 194%? Again, when it comes to the numbers, it's particular.
I have
Seeing
no
ones,
idea.
2s, 3s, 3. I've seen a lot of different answers. If I remember the answer correctly, I'm not seeing a lot of correct answers to not give anything away. I don't think I've seen a single correct answer apart from Crypto Warehouse. Going on to the answer, I'm not wrong actually. It was number 2. I'm not wrong
Tariq,
there.
I think. Oh no, Tariq
Tariq
put
put
one.
There were no correct answers there apart from Crypto Warehouse.
Come on, Crypto Warehouse.
Yeah, Crypto Warehouse, absolutely.
I gave you the answer. I told you the answer. You didn't
Scroll down,
believe
you can
me.
see, we've got 3 instead of 2 now for Crypto Warehouse. So, climbing up the leaderboard, climbing up.
I'm going to win this. I'm going to win my own quiz.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
over
sure.
for you all.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it was. There's been a time change though between Kabir Khan and Danny.
there has.
There's been a time change. So we've got an equal amount there. So there's been a swap between Danny and Kabir. So
This is getting
it's
tense.
tight. It's tight. So
Getting
going
tense,
back
this.
to the question, we are now question 13. Again, I think it might be number 1 now. I'm not too sure. I can't remember. So it might be tricky. Okay, no, it wasn't. So you're lucky. What is one of the dog memes MEW aims to challenge? Dogecoin, Litecoin, or Cardano? Now this is quite an easy one. Which coin is a dog, basically? It's kind of in the name. But I will give you a free point. After the last round, I'll give you a free point.
If I was Tariq now, I'd be typing 2 because it's Litecoin. And that's my favourite coin. If we had a
Good
quiz where option 3 was always Litecoin and the answer
Tariq
was
gets
never
0, right,
option
is that
3
what it
Litecoin, Tariq would get 0 because he's like a moth drawn
3
to a flame.
seconds. It's fast. 30 seconds go fast when you're not paying attention.
I know.
It was Dogecoin. You put number 1. Everyone
Everybody
put
got
number
that
1.
right.
There you go. Everyone got that right. So
Everybody
look at
got
this.
that right.
Look, you see a bit of a time change between the top, about 10-second difference ish. Pretty good across the leaderboard. Great guys. I guess we'll go on to the next question. 30 seconds. You know what? I'm noticing now. 30 seconds go really fast if you're not looking at it.
They do.
It really does.
I know.
So, question 14. Getting close to the halfway mark here. It is, why did MEW burn 90% of its liquidity pool tokens? To increase volatility, create a stable price, or to reduce supply? Quite a bit of a techie question here. So, we'll see what everyone says. Takes me 15 seconds just to read the question.
Now then, this is actually a tricky question.
It is, it's quite particular.
This is quite a particular question.
4 seconds, everybody.
Because it's, why did it burn 90% of its liquidity pool tokens?
There you go. So, for those of you who put number 2, you were correct. It was to create a stable price.
Correct.
So, put 301, it is incorrect. So, going to the scoreboard now. See
This is going to mess everything
There
up.
has been a change. Kabir Khan put 3. Which means he's now at the number 4 spot. Danny is still first. Hidden agenda to Danny. Very, very close now, though. Maybe about a 4-second difference. Kabir is still there. 227, a bit of a gap there.
Where's
I'm not
Crypto
gonna lie.
Warehouse?
Let's see what Crypto Warehouse are doing.
Where am I?
Got 4.
4. See, this is
10th.
what I always like to say is cream always rises to the top. That's what I want to say about this, okay?
Right.
You know, what's the saying about 4?
No, that's right. You're 3 behind. I reckon you still might be able to do it. If you get all of this on the trot and everyone gets it wrong, you might be able to do it. But we'll see. We'll see. People might get it wrong, you get it right. Indano might get it wrong. Kabir might get it wrong, you know? Or,
Think of it this way, Tariq. You're Manchester City, you've got 12 games to go. You win all 12 games, you win the title, you win the league. That's the way you've got to look at it. Danny's not going to get them all right. Neither is Hidden or Kabir. You've got a chance.
you might have a chance. Let's see. Well, anyways, we are on. I will copy Danny, yeah. Yeah, true. Good
Or
point.
what we could do is we could actually just turn off everybody else's answers.
Right.
And then you just
Well, he
have to
says
get them
that,
right.
but he's not the game master, and I can tell you that right now. We can't do that. We don't have the in-house tech to do that. Okay, it either works or it doesn't at the moment. Anyways, going to 15 now. We are halfway mark. The time we've spent doing these questions, we're doing it again.
Yep.
We've got 15 more
Halfway
questions.
through.
Halfway through. We've
Halfway
still got
through.
plenty of time, plenty of chance. Okay.
Yeah.
So going on to question 15 now. What is the all-time? Okay, here we go. What is the all-time high of MEW as of March 2025? Is it 0.012879?
I know this.
0.008566 or 0.017209? Very particular, very hard. I'm a meanie, I know. I'm horrible. But I'm seeing, not to give anything away.
What I want to know is, 'cause I know the answer, and I've got it right, and everyone's got it wrong so far. What I want to know is, how come everybody's getting so many of these really difficult questions right?
These guys are getting it right. Hold on, let me scroll up.
I think there's some copying going on.
Is there a cabal going on?
I
Is
think
there a Telegram group with everyone in it that goes into YouTube?
I think there's 3 people playing this quiz. There's me, there's Danny, and then there's Tariq with
Mary.
12 different names. Mary. Yeah, there's me, Mary, and Tariq with 12 different accounts.
Could be.
I think there's
Discord
only
call,
3 people watching
and
this.
like Danny's sharing his screen to everybody, and he's just showing them what
And he
answers.
sold the answers for $5 to everybody to win. That's what I think's happening.
That's what I'd do. I'd sell, if I had insider information, I'd sell the answers for a fraction of the reward.
That's a really good idea. If
You
anybody
can buy the answers off
why
us.
don't you buy the answers off me?
That's a positive for you, and we get a bit of money back.
Yeah,
You said.
we're not regulated. You want to buy the answers off me?
We are
DM
not
me.
regulated, I'll tell you right now.
DM me. I'm going to sell
If
the
someone came
answers.
to look at this code and went, this is awful, they'll know.
Next.
Okay. Going to the scoreboard. Do we have a change? No. Danny and Hidden Agendas are so close, but 600 milliseconds out-ish between them. Very blooming close right there.
Jesus,
Kabir
that's
as
close.
well, obviously still in the top 3 spot. Let me scroll down a tiny bit. I want to see what's going on.
You know what? In the Know is doing really well.
Inno's doing really well.
Yeah.
I'm scrolling through. Aisha Bad's doing well as well. Tariq got 10 again. Only 3 behind for the top spot. You can the goal. Obviously, you were saying.
I've got an idea. Are you ready for this? People who join late. Why don't we have an additional column that shows the percentage of answers answered correctly? So if you join and you've got 20 questions and you get 20 questions right, you get 100%.
Yeah.
And if you're Tariq and you've got 10 out of 15,
I like that.
you get 66%.
Yeah.
So you get a win ratio or a score ratio.
Can someone message that in the Telegram so I remember later, please? Thank you. Oh, you can do it maybe. You know
I'll
what,
do that now.
actually,
Don't ask another question though, because I'm playing.
Oh, yeah. That's a good idea. I like that idea.
I like that idea.
So we accumulate. So on the right hand side of the time, we cumulatively add up
Yeah.
your percentage of what you got right and what you got wrong. That's good. I like that.
I like that
So you
idea.
can see, like, you could have more answers, but maybe got more wrong.
Because the way it's looking, Hidden and Kabir and Cyberpunk Danny, at some point we might get to the point where people get the same amount of points at the end of the game, and it might come down to a fraction of a percentage.
But the time
That's
also
a good point.
changes.
That's a good point. Yes, that's a good point.
But
Right.
maybe it's fair. Not to be fair. Oh no. No, but if they've got equal answers,
That's true. Yeah, carry on.
but it's nice to see.
Carry on.
It's nice to see.
Yeah.
What have we doing?
Listen.
Okay, I'm moving on to question now. I don't know what you're acting funky for. All right, question 16 now. Again, we're at the halfway mark.
Because they wouldn't be on the same number of
Exactly. I was
fucking
thinking
points,
that.
would
yeah,
they?
I know. Yeah. It's nice to look at, I guess. No.
It is. Next.
What is the circling supply of MEW tokens? Is it 88.89 billion, 86.89 billion?
This is wrong,
No,
by the
billion.
way. This
Why
is
why no
wrong.
billion?
What? The middle one's 86.8. And number one's 88.8. It's right.
Oh, it's right.
It's right.
I'm confused. It's confused me. I've confused myself.
You've done 88.89, 86.89.
It is billion, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought I put a million answer. Confused.
So many
I'm
people
confused.
got that wrong.
There's the answer. I'm so confused. I confused myself. I apologise to myself. I'm a horrible person.
I got it wrong.
It's 1.
It's 1. I put 2.
Danny, Akil, Akudu, Ali. There you go.
Oh.
I'm seeing a little bit of a jump.
There's a bit of a gap
I
forming at the
confused
top of that
myself
table
with
now.
that. I know where you guys are sitting with the numbers here. Ooh! Can
look
we
at the league
see
table.
that?
Let's look at the league table.
14 correct. That might have done a generational gap and divide for the quiz.
Yeah.
Unless Danny gets something wrong and everyone else gets it right. But Danny's on a pretty good streak right now.
But if Danny gets one wrong and Hidden Agendas gets it right,
They're
Hidden
equal.
Agendas will flip Danny because he's got a faster time.
But they're so close that by the time it does that, it might not.
That's true.
So you know what? It's really a coin toss between Ninja and Danny right now. If Danny can keep his pace, Kabir again. Do you know what? I know it's a minute more, but I can see him catching up.
Okay.
Definitely. And Kabir again, 196. That's faster than everyone else. Obviously needs like an extra answer or two correct.
You could do with getting them right though, Kabir, couldn't you? Could get them right first.
310 again. Obviously still keeping pace, but it just takes one question. And again, obviously I know. I'm not gonna lie. If we scroll down the table, some of you join late, but there's only so much we can say. You still have chance.
Do you know what Tariq's like at the minute? In a horse race, when the men are jumping over the horses are jumping over the fences. When a horse jumps over the fence and then the rider falls off, but then the horse decides he wants to carry on in the race.
Right.
That's Tariq.
Yep.
He's kind of there in the background, and maybe he comes good at the end.
I something like, yeah, I get that, but it's still things you're getting the answers right. So it's like, obviously the time matters, but the questions are where it really matters as well. So it's like you're still top three. So you know what I'm saying? You're still top three.
Let's go.
So good pace.
Let's catch Danny from my
Good
position
pace.
in 12th position.
So question 17: what is the primary risk associated with investing in MEW? High market volatility, government regulation, or low transaction speed? 1, 2, or 3. Oh, I know Fluffy Boo wants to put 1 then. Slipping a finger.
What's he called? Mr. Flibbity?
Fluffy boy.
Fluffy boy.
Fluffy boy.
Fluffy boy. I was going to say, you don't want to be calling yourself...
1 second left. It was number 1. If you put number 1, which I think everyone did. Yes, you
He's
put
the
number 1.
worst and the best quizmaster in the world. He's the best for you. He's the worst for sitting next to him.
Oh no, you need to stop talking. When the answer's here, you know it's like Family Fortune. Families don't just go, I'm gonna have lasagna later. No, they shut up and the answer's there. Boom, there you go. When in doubt, type 1. That is not the way you should be living.
That's not the way it's going to work.
Maybe that's what. No, actually,
not
no,
gonna
you're
work.
third. I can't say anything. Scoreboard. Good change. Pretty much same pace. No, I'm looking at it. Same.
It's close at the top.
No comment.
I'm
Let's go.
sweating. Let's go.
Question 18.
Let's go. Here we go.
How does MEW's tokenomics strategy aim to reduce volatility? Does it increase its supply, does it burn LP tokens, or limiting trading hours?
Here we go. Crypto Warehouse coming up that leaderboard on the outside.
Ooh, Fluffy boy with the answer immediately. Look at that. Fast pace. Do you know what? If he wasn't late, that's some good pace right there. That's some good pace.
You know what I'm feeling? I'm feeling...
No, you're not feeling anything because the answer's the same. It was number 2, burning LP tokens. If you put number 2, you're correct. If you didn't, you weren't.
Congratulations, everybody.
I see 1-1, but I see a lot of 2s. Fluffy boy, that was very fast. Let's see who else. Hidden Agendas, Crystal Warehouse, Kabir Khan, Danny as well. But again, still Danny has that lead. So going to the scoreboard, we can see a bit more time on Danny, but still ahead with that 1 point. And then pretty much the scoreboard has stayed the same.
What I want to know at this stage of the competition is Danny sweating?
Well, is Mary sweating, really?
I'm sweating, and I'm not
Probably
really
in the
playing.
cupboard, because like, if he's locked in the cupboard, it's like this. Like, it's quite hard to like breathe and stuff.
It must be sweating.
I'm sure Mary's fine. She's probably in front of a fan.
I bet Mary's got a bowl of pretzels.
Yeah.
She's got a glass of
No,
Finnish
probably looks
vodka.
like doing this and she's getting all right.
She just knows
Wizard.
the answer. Danny is sweating a lot. I'm not surprised, Danny. You know what it's like? It's like, what's that one about the pirates called? Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah.
You're like Jack Sparrow.
Yep.
You're like Jack Sparrow, and you just got all these pirates chasing you. You've got Hidden, Kabir.
You've got a jar of sand you've got to run away with.
You've got this jar of sand. You've got a skull in your back pocket. You've got a bag of gold coins, and everybody wants you.
I was showing the tricky questions. Yeah, I know. Sorry, it's just one of those things. But again, we have some. How many quizzes do we have? Like 3 more weeks worth of quizzes.
No, we've got next week is going to be a quiz.
Yeah.
And then we were supposed to have a break after this week and not do a quiz for a few weeks. But we're doing another quiz next week for Corgi AI, which we'll show
got-
you
yeah.
after this one.
Exactly.
We've got another quiz coming up.
So we do have more quizzes. So again, if you guys are enjoying this, obviously consider hitting the like button. It took quite a lot of blood, sweat, and tears, mainly from mine. Obviously, you would do the questions, but I have made the. It took a long time and a lot of testing and stuff like that to get this app to work. And I think it's quite smooth and it's quite fun. So if you guys are enjoying it and are having fun playing the game,
Exactly.
that's the main part. Consider giving a like to the channel and subscribing if you want to be notified when we do the next one. Again, next. Have to learn about it in details. But we have videos. We do live streams. We have videos on these topics as well. So again, we will probably be producing content on our socials about said quizzes, so you can kind of keep update. But also, we tell you what quiz. Again, Corgi AI is the next quiz.
That's a very good point. I will drop the link to our.
So you can go do your own research as well, but obviously we'll provide our own resources. So you can. There's like a whole week gap to go and study for it, I guess. But again, we're not giving away $1 million, so it's like you don't have to study for it. It's just a bit of fun, but we do try and incentivize a bit of a win. But
I think Danny studies. I think Tariq studied last week. And I think because he did so well, I don't think Tariq tried this week.
Yeah, that makes sense to me.
I'm almost in tears.
Yeah. But going back to my point, if you like the quiz so far, consider giving it a like and subscribe, obviously, for our normal content and for the notification of our next quiz. But we also post it in our Telegram. We also pin it so you get properly notified there. So if you also wanted that as well, you could join there as well in the description. We also notify there if you don't want to miss it. So today's my debut on the quiz. Looking forward to the next one. Again, appreciate that. I hope you guys are having fun. That's the main thing. Because again, not everyone can be in the top place and be number one. It's part of the game. There'd be no point. It's kind of like whatever. But if you're having fun, that's the main thing. Obviously, we're doing this and
top 3 people win.
Exactly, and you win a bit of crypto, just a little price. So
and if you're Danny, you sit on a throne of crypto.
Yeah.
Or Mary sits on a throne of crypto, which is made of Danny and crypto.
But right, people were saying, I was just showing here. Do you know if you got here at the start of the quiz and got here at the first question, you are fast. I'm watching the comments as we do the next question. I'm seeing Fluffy Boy Boom 1 right there. So very fast. So anyways, shout out to you all. Appreciate you all. Let's go on to the next question.
Let's go.
Question 17, which is.
Let me win.
Oh no, 18, 19. Did I just press 2?
I don't know.
Did I miss a question? What is the all-time high price of MEW? We can go back maybe. Of March 2025. Is it 000844, 001013, or 00844?
Is this the all-time high of MEW?
All-time low.
All-time low of MEW. Oh my word.
Did I miss a question? I don't think. Did I press next twice? Or are we on question 19?
I don't know the answer to this.
I'm going to go back in a second just to make sure.
No, you haven't. 18 was the last question.
Okay, good.
Burning LP tokens, you've done it right. This is completely shattered chat.
There you go. I was a bit mean, as with most of these number questions. I was a bit of a meanie. So question 1 and question 3 had a 0 difference. I know, I apologise. I'm a meanie, hate me. It was number 1. So if you put...
Who got that right? Anybody?
Ali got that right. Fluffy Boy in the know. Shout out to you guys, man. Big shout out to you guys. Again, Fluffy Boy, boom. Got 1 immediately. The new KB.
How does he know these things?
Just knows them. He knows what he's doing.
Super
Or
quick.
he's getting really lucky. That could also be the thing.
Right,
in the know,
how does that's changed the leaderboard?
That could have changed it. Maybe for in the know. In the know might be on the leaderboard.
Sure, look.
Yeah, here we go. So 15 equal with the number 2, number 3. So again, it's more about a time thing now. So if he gets 1 more like he just did, he'll be ahead. He'll be number 2. So again, the leaderboard is actively changing. It's really, really, really close.
God, it's getting
I killed
close.
first time faster than Danny. That is a feat. That's a feat. Danny, or Mary, as we should say. Mary, as we should say, is really locked in on this. I'm not gonna lie. Everyone's going wrong, so no, hence no change. Well, in the know, got it. I think 3 people got that. So very impressed. Very good for you guys. Again, I'm a meanie. I know.
That pack behind Danny though is getting bigger. Danny's like that. He can smell hidden agendas.
Oh yeah.
And Kabir and
hidden agendas is like proper fast, but it just needs to get that. You just need that 1 slip up, and again he's had that slip up, but everyone else had the slip up as well. That's the thing. So just 1 slip up, it can change the whole thing, like he said. But even then, it's like 1 slip up, hidden agendas Kabir or in the know, and it change. Obviously, to be fair, it will change it in terms of going to second place because of obviously.
Yeah, Kabir could go from 5th to 2nd on this next question.
Yeah. Depending
Absolutely.
on how long it takes him, it could be 2nd or 3rd. So again, we will see. Going on to, I'm just gonna check it. I don't know. I just want to see. Yeah, okay, good. Okay, so question 20 now. What type of engagement did MEW use to boost adoption? Is it mining, staking, or airdrops? Mining, staking, or airdrops? This one's quite, it's not a particularly like number hard one, whatever. So
This is a give me this question.
yeah,
This is the game. Everyone's getting it right.
We may have already talked about this.
Everyone's
already,
getting this right.
We've seen a lot of answers.
Which reminds me, there is a place to stake your MEW.
The answer was number 3. It was airdrops. If you got number 3, you were right. If you didn't, you weren't. Let's go to the scoreboard, and then you can say what you want to say. A decent change in the scoreboard. Again, not too much. Go on.
Tariq asked me where you could stake your MEW. And there are a couple of places which I haven't forgotten to tell you. I've not had time to tell you. But there is a place where you can stake it. And it's not Camino Finance. So, yes. Right, I've shut up.
All right, so I think we're on like question 20 now, or we were on question 20. So we're basically 2/3 way through. We've got 10 questions pretty much left.
Yeah.
Going on to, so that was question 20. So now we've got 9 questions left now. Going on to question 21.
How many have we got left?
Well, that was question 20, so we'll have 9.
10.
Well, no, we've just done 20. So we'll go on to 21.
No questions left. Next.
So, next question, if everyone is ready.
I'm
going
ready.
on to question 21. What was the 24-hour volume of MEW on March 21? Was it 65.35 million, 85.35 million, or 75.35 million? And again, I'm a meanie. This is a hard question.
You made them so close
This is a
to
hard
each other.
question. You probably won't get this right. I'm not gonna lie. This is hard.
This is such a random set of options.
I had to make it hard because everyone's bloody easy, aren't they?
You know, Tariq's got a nosebleed.
But when the
One of
answer
Danny's
is-
eyes has fallen out.
Look, when the answer appears, I'll tell you what it was before. There you go. If you put 1, you got it right. I'll tell you what the answer was before.
Nobody got it right.
It was 65.35, 50 million, and then 1 million, 100 million. It's
Which was-
kind of obvious.
Yeah, but you could have done 100, 65,
No, I
and
couldn't.
45.
No, I couldn't do 100. Round numbers never work.
Nobody got that right.
Fine. No leaderboard change. Oh no. Was that the last question? Akudu Brian.
Everyone got that wrong. Yeah, it's the last question.
Was that okay? Fine.
Everyone
We all
got
lost.
that wrong.
Well, is there much point going to the leaderboard then?
No point. Next question.
Let's go. Okay, next question then. I'm a meanie, I know. Hate me all you want. What was the market cap? Oh, I'm so sorry. Of MEW as of March 21? Was it 583.62 billion, 948.12 million, or 583.62 million?
Oh, shit and foot. They nearly swore then.
You did these for? Is that what it is? These for?
You know what I've done, don't
7
you?
seconds.
You know what I've done?
What?
I didn't read the options, but
I think a lot of people haven't read the options.
got it right.
I don't think a lot of people read that.
Crypto Warehouse is coming up from the pack.
583 billion? That's quite a lot, isn't it?
That's more than Ethereum.
more than Ethereum.
Shame on you, everybody, for getting that wrong.
I'm
Crypto
a
Warehouse, look in the chat. Look in the chat. Who got it right?
Akil got it. I think he probably got it. I think it was in with the 30 seconds. Akil got that in Crypto Warehouse. And he nearly got caught out. You said you nearly.
I nearly pressed
You nearly
one.
got caught out.
Nearly pressed
I'm
one.
a meanie. I know. Don't hate me. Hate the game. Don't hate the player. Hate the game.
So is Crypto Warehouse in the top 3 now? Can we see where Crypto Warehouse is?
No, he's not. There's nowhere near the top 3.
Well, can I see where I am?
You can
please?
see. We'll scroll down. We'll scroll all the way down to Crypto
You
Warehouse.
scroll all the way down. You make it sound like I'm
10th.
10th.
Everyone behind you joined extremely late.
Let's have a look then.
Yeah.
Where am I?
Wait.
I'm 10th. How am I only 10th? Listen. I'm catching up.
He's
okay?
catching up. You hear that? He's catching up. He's got
catching up.
8 questions left. He's catching up.
I'm coming from the pack.
Best you get right now is 16. You won't even probably make top 3. If everyone gets everything wrong right now,
But it's
you
my
still
quiz.
won't
Can't
make
you
it.
like stick 5 points on for me?
could actually in the end, you know. Should we do it at the end? I like 50. It's like, oh yeah, he's got 100 questions right. Let's go. All right. Anyways, that is the answer. Yeah, I got you guys. Don't play ahead of the game. Let's go to the next question, which is question 23. Is what percentage of MEW tokens were airdropped? Is it 10%, 20%, or 5%? Again, these are very like particular. Like these aren't obvious questions. These are hard. Like this, you have to know this. Like it's hard. So you know, good luck to you guys. I'm not gonna lie. I probably would have got this wrong. 10 seconds. Good deal right behind you, bro. Yeah, you are behind someone who joined at the start of the quiz. You joined 20 minutes before the quiz started. Do you know that? It is 10%. If you put 1, you got that right. I see some 1s, I see quite a few 1s, I see some 2s, some 3s, or 1, yeah, 1,
I
2,
got it wrong.
So, did you?
Yeah, I put 5%. I think I put 5% or 50%.
Put 20%.
20%. Yeah, option 2 I went for.
Let's
I
see.
can't believe I wrote this quiz like yesterday or the day before and still don't get the questions right.
Well, in terms of the top, I can see a lot of 1s, so didn't change the top. I've got like wind and stuff. I need to like not burp into the microphone, so apologies everybody.
It's so tight up there.
Yeah, it is really, really tight. But again, you joined. I think we started the stream 25 minutes before we went live, and you joined maybe 2 minutes in. So you technically joined 23 minutes before the quiz even started, and you're 10th.
Fluffy Boy's only 3 behind me, and he joined after question
Like
20.
on 3. Oh no! Oh, you mean? Yeah, well, you know.
Flubby Boy.
I say he's fast.
Right, what's next? Come on, I need to catch up. I need to get some points on the board. Extra money.
You're never going to be on the top 3, top 5. I'm not going to lie.
I'm after extra money.
What would-
I'm 4 points behind her or him.
24. How does MEW's token burning strategy impact its price floor? It lowers it, eliminates it, or stabilizes it. So when they burn their tokens in their, the strategy, when they do that, how does it affect the price floor?
Jesus, look at that. Look at that.
You have answers here.
Oh.
Now, if you take more out of the market, I don't think it lowers it. You can't remove the price floor because I don't think that's even possible. Or can you stabilize it? Which is the answer number 3. If you put number 3, you are correct. I see a lot of 3s. Danny got 1.
There's going to be a change.
And then Tariq got 2.
There's a change.
Akil got 3. You guys got 3.
What did I get? I got it right.
No, I'm just about in the know. This might be a change yet. Ooh, that was the question. Danny's lead by 1 point has now been stabilized. We now have 4 people. We now have 4 people with 18 right.
Look at that.
It is now just based on speed, and Hidden Agendas is ahead by about 30 seconds. Timing is everything, yes. Well, this rate anyway, with these top 4, time is everything. Let me scroll a tiny bit.
Where is Tariq? I want to know how far.
Just behind, yeah, with 40. So again, a bit behind. Recoverable, potentially. Realistic, probably not. Because everyone in the top is going to have to get like everything wrong.
Where am I? Can I see where I am? Am I still 10th? I feel like I'm the Man United of this Premier League table.
Yeah, should be greatness, but isn't anyway. Yeah. You made the quiz.
Where am I? I'm still 10th. I'm still so many points behind everybody. I'm never going to catch them up.
This question is related to an earlier question about We've got a little clever clogs in the chat right now. Seeing some patterns and stuff going on.
Yeah, patterns everywhere.
Kieran Marty, you did join, although we're on question 24, so you might not get anywhere on top 5.
But you can still join.
You can still take part.
Still take part.
We obviously, well, I think you might be new. I'll talk you through actually quickly.
Tariq is taking part in this quiz today.
So
there's no other
Harika,
option this week.
I'm not trying to pause the stream, but just to explain it. We're going to go on to the next question in a minute. You will see a question on the screen and then 3 answers labeled 1, 2, or 3. All you have to do is type 1, 2, or 3. Whatever you think the answer to that question is, type 1, 2, or 3, and that's it. That's all you got to do. Now, I'm not going to lie, you are very late in terms of the question, which is fine. We're obviously doing one next week, so like, subscribe if you enjoy it, whatever. Everyone who's here, if you've enjoyed it so far, shut up. Let's go.
Let's go.
25. All right, ready, Hikura?
Yeah.
This is what's going to happen. Boom, ready? What is a future development for MEW to enhance utility? So whatever you think the answer to that question is, from 1, 2, or 3, you just type 1, 2, or 3. There you go. Worst case scenario, you just copy someone else, and you hope you're right.
I'm going to go for that one.
There you go. Just like that.
But tell you what, Flubby Man got it wrong.
Hey, we've got 7 seconds. There's still a chance here.
I know what the answer is.
I know what the answer as well.
How come I got 27 out of 30 the first time I did this quiz, and I haven't got anywhere near? I was putting wrong answers.
It's pressure live, yeah.
No, I was
purposely
putting wrong answers.
That's true. That's true. It was number 1. They are making cartoons. They're very cool, by the way. Obviously, if you haven't never looked into it, go to MEW.xyz and they have a whole page and whatnot. They also have an app coming out, so that might change in terms of their utility. They have an app as well. Obviously, the thing will change, but they are doing quiz. They have their own little studio going on, so they do have their own cartoons, which is very, very nice. So do go check them out if you're interested. So it was number 1. Looking at the scoreboard now, About 30-second difference between Hidden Agendas and Danny. Again, top 4 are still top 4, all 19 across the board. Kabir Khan, 2 questions behind. Still a chance to catch up, and then some, potentially, if everything goes wrong for everybody else in top 4. Likelihood, potentially. In the no top 4, shout out to you, man. Really keeping your pace there.
You know what? Hang on. Last week, the top 3 were Kabir, Singh, Danny,
It might
and
be
Hidden
the
Agendas.
same top 3.
I think it's the same. It's the same top 3.
Shout out to you guys, man. 30, 30, 30, 60. Yeah, it's close. Yeah, true.
Very
Actually,
close.
30, 60, 90. Yeah, it's close. You guys are very close. And again, obviously, you know, there's a bunch of people throughout the whole thing which are doing. But do you know what? We have quite a few people in the quiz, and do you know what? It's keeping it's holding
working.
down.
It's
It's
working.
holding down.
Right. Next question.
Jumping on over to question 26 now. The question is, what is the significance of MEW's total supply number? Is it random, regulatory requirement, or is it symbolic for luck? So again, we've already talked about total supply in like 2 questions now. Obviously with little tricks. So maybe try and think, why? Could they have done that? Is it random? Is there any reason to it? I mean, I know what I think. I mean, it's 8888. That's got to be something, right? You know, it can't just be random to put 888. Unless a cat walks over the keyboard and got stuck on the 8 key with its nails or something.
There's an awful lot of people getting this right.
It was 3. I see a lot of rights. We see Kill got 1. It was not random. It's 888. I think that's the number for luck. Is that an Asian thing?
I think so.
Lucky cat?
Yep, lucky cat.
I believe so.
It was symbolic for luck.
Symbolic for luck. So obviously, lucky cat and whatnot is a cat. Cat and dog's world is like the other. So
I think everyone's got that right.
Put 3. You got it right. Let's go to the scoreboard just to
I
see.
think we can.
20. Yeah, again, pretty close runnings here. Got 40-second difference-ish between Danny and Hidden Agendas. Another 30 seconds as well. So again, keeping pace right now. Could they recover? I don't know if there's much question to recover this unless someone lags out.
How many questions have we got left?
About 3. 27, 20, 29. Oh, no.
4.
27, 20, yeah.
4 questions left.
4 questions. Is there enough time to keep that? I don't know. We'll find out though, to be fair. We'll find out. Someone can get it wrong. Again, there's 4 people who all have the same answer. It just takes one wrong answer for change. Whole thing to change.
Absolutely.
So, we will now move on to the next question, which is, how does MEW's meme coin status affect its long-term value? Guarantees growth, increases risk, or ensures stability? We did have a question similar to this earlier about, kind of related to this anyway. That's all I'll say.
I need to. There we go.
Let's see. Is it 1, 2, or 3? I'm seeing 1, I'm seeing 2s, I'm seeing 3s, I'm seeing 3s, I'm seeing 2s, I'm seeing 1s. Seeing a few here.
There's a change in the leaderboard.
There might be a change. I haven't really
There's a
been
lot of
keeping
3s and 2s and 1s between Danny, Hidden, In the Know, 2s and 3s.
It was 2. We've got Kabir Singh got 2. Danny got 1. That's going to change. In the Know got 2 as well. And then it was Hidden Agendas got 2. Okay. There might be a change.
There's a change. How is the change looking?
Ooh, we've got 3 now in the top. All with 21. Hidden Agendas, Kabir Singh, and In the Know top 3.
Come on, In the Know!
Very good, guys. Very good.
Oh.
80-second. 8-second difference between them. Obviously, the Danny was big change. Again, like I said,
It's a big
all
change.
can change. But to be fair, he's only one behind, so
I'm
it could
sweating.
change again.
I'm sweating.
Could change again.
I am sweating.
Let's see. Going on to 28.
How am I doing?
You're doing great. What is the challenge MEW faces in competing with Dogecoin? Brand recognition, transaction speed, or security?
I know that.
I bloody hope so. You made the bloody quiz, didn't you?
I know that. Oh, there's a lot of people typing the same answer. You see, some of them, it's either everybody gets it like randomly wrong, or everybody gets this one
Everyone
right.
just go, there you go, 1. That's it. Just 1 field.
Yeah, that was an easy
everyone's
one.
Got it all right.
Everyone's got that one. Yeah. And it's to be expected because Dogecoin is what, 8th largest cryptocurrency in the world.
I don't think they're known for the other 2 anyway. It was number 1.
Copycats.
Copycats. Yes. Well, that's the thing. We either make our own. We make our own tool, and it's privatized, or we just do it in YouTube chat. And again, it kind of it breaks you out on YouTube. If we take you to another website and all this sort of stuff, you guys aren't going to want to do that, especially new people.
Yeah.
So we keep it in YouTube chat. But it was number 1. All of you put number 1. All of you got that right. Scoreboard, no change pretty much. Maybe not really much change in time either. So I mean, we'll just go on to the next question.
2 questions left.
So
2 questions. Let's.
29 and 30. Yes.
We've got the leaderboard.
Yeah, but
Have you already done the leaderboard?
yeah, it's you're latent.
I'm latent.
I'm disappointed. The button's grey. I'm disappointed. What happens to a bear when he loses? Well, we find out maybe.
We take him out the back and we turn him into jam.
Yeah.
Okay. The penultimate question of this quiz.
If everyone's ready, I'm going to move on to it now. 29 it is. What role did early traders play in MEW's initial success? Minimal impact, reduced volatility, or significant profits? I don't know if this is worded very nicely. I don't like the wording of this at all. And I will say, I don't make the questions. But that guy above me does. I'm glad you guys are... I'm below you. Not God. Jesus didn't make the questions.
Down there. How did everybody get that one right? That was supposed to be a difficult question. Everyone's got it right.
I'm impressed. You guys have better English capability skills than me because I had a bit of a tricky understanding of... I knew what it was trying to get at. But I really not like the wording of that. But it was number 3, but nonetheless. So probably no change there.
This is the last question.
So,
now leave the leaderboard up for a minute so I can catch up with you.
Okay, I'm going to talk about this now, though.
Because we've got a...
Let's scroll through it from the penultimate. Now, again, everyone's in their own positions here. Crypto Warehouse is 10th with 14, close to a kill, but not going to catch up to a kill. So a kill, you're above Crypto Warehouse.
Boo!
Do him. That's going away. Never want to do it ever again.
That was 2 behind.
I need to scroll back up. Sorry. Okay, so from what I can see, the only true pivotal change we could potentially have in the leaderboard right now is if somebody gets it wrong.
Let's have a look.
In the top.
So, let's get this one clear. Danny can only catch in the know. No, sorry. He can catch Kabir and in the know.
Yep.
Can't he?
Yep.
So, so Danny can finish 2nd, 3rd, or 4th, which means that Hidden
is pretty much
is in the top 3. But your other 2 there, now actually no Kabir. Kabir is guaranteed in the top 3.
Kabir Singh?
Yeah. Because if he gets it wrong...
No, if Hidden Gems is guaranteed.
No. Kabir can finish 4th, can't he?
Yeah, because Hidden Gems, if he gets it wrong, he's 23, everyone else is 24, he'll be 3rd.
Yeah. That's a good... No, Hidden can finish 3rd because he's got a 53-second lead on Danny. So he can't finish 3rd.
That's what I'm saying.
But Kabir could finish 4th, 2nd, 3rd.
Exactly.
Or
Hidden Gems but Hidden Gems will be in that top 3.
This is tight.
So, Hidden Gems, obviously, congratulations to you.
Is this a difficult question?
I have no idea.
I can't remember.
It might be a really bad... Do you know what would be so disappointing? If we got to this question, it's like, oh yeah, what does Mew mean? Or something. Like, what animal's Mew? What colour's Mew? I will be upset if it's that.
So you know what I think's going to happen now?
Yeah.
Okay, because I believe in conspiracy theories. I think In the Know and Kabir are not going to answer this question. I think they're going to wait for Hidden or Danny to answer first.
And say the answer.
And say the answer. So what I would do if I was Danny...
Well, they might get it wrong.
Exactly. Is I think Danny needs to hang
this quick fire.
No, I think he needs to hang back a little bit to give him a chance. Because if he goes first and goes with 1 and everybody copies him, he can't catch them.
Right, I know what you mean.
So I think, Danny, you need to hang back until everybody else has answered.
Yeah, even if it adds 30 seconds...
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter because if he's 4-7-2,
Exactly.
and Kabir Singh will add on at least 30 seconds or 15, whatever it's going to be. So that could be a strategy.
That could be the strategy.
That could be a strategy. We will, okay, we've left the tenseness. I think we've built it. We're trying to...
This is the last penalty.
This is very pantomime-y.
World Cup final.
It's been built up.
Built up.
So
Let's
going
go.
on to the question and answer. Question 30. Question is, if everyone is ready, fingers on buzzers, but no, you don't have buzzers, you've got 1, 2, and 3, but fingers on 1, 2, and 3, and enter to make sure you press fast enough. If everyone's ready, we're going on 20 to 30. I think said 21 then. Fluffy boy. Oh, it is Fluffy boy. I thought it was Fluffy. Anyway, whatever. 30. Let's not distract. Let's go. Everyone's ready. How does MEW's Solana choice benefit its performance? Lower fees, higher security, greater decentralization. I think this is pretty easy. So we're gonna see what it's gonna do. Biden, pow.
I think we've got our answer.
Think so.
I think we've got our answer. That was
Tense.
tense.
It was number 1. Lower fees. I'm seeing a lot of number 1s. So, to go onto the scoreboard now for the final scoreboard of tonight's quiz, or whatever, the MEW quiz, whatever, is this. This is the standings. So, Hidden Agendas, Kabir Singh, and In the Know, all with 24 in top 3. Danny, one behind with 23, and we'll scroll through. Now, Kabir Khan with 21. We've got Tariq with 19. Ali Shabazz, hopefully I didn't butcher that name. Again, if I butcher your name, apologies. It's just, whatever. 19. Extra Money, 18. Akil, 16. Crystal House, 15. We have a Flubby Boy, 9. A lot of these people join late as well, remember that. If you join late, it's just one of those things. And obviously, there's a bit of latency, all sorts of stuff. So I would advise, obviously, tomorrow, or not tomorrow, next week, Wednesday, next quiz. Boom. There you go. You have more than a chance. Akira, 4. Akudu, 3. Thomas, 1. I don't know if Thomas is here, but...
I'm just adding the
there you go.
winners to...
My camera is bugged at my face. I don't know why. Let me refresh.
Oh, you've frozen, haven't you?
Yeah, I don't know why.
Now, that was tight.
There we go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very, very tight. There were some tricky questions in there, we will admit, and the Oracle made them
I made it a lot harder.
ever so much harder
really hard.
by making it billions and millions and making it 0.001,
Yeah,
0.01.
exactly.
You know what?
Akil, first time here, first listening, this could set out of 30. Exactly. It's good. It is really good. Again, it's hard. Some of these questions were very hard if you didn't know the answer or you just didn't guess it right. It's hard. So yeah, absolutely. More enough. And again, the next quiz we're doing, bear in mind, the next quiz we're doing is, was it Corgi AI?
Corgi AI's next week.
So,
bring up
next quiz.
Bring up YouTube.
What?
Bring up YouTube.
Bring up YouTube.
It's on YouTube. Are you unable to?
I can, but I've got to like change all the scenes. I haven't really set up the other YouTube scene.
Don't bother.
I'm going to do it. What do I type? Corgi AI.
YouTube.
I'm on YouTube. What do I type?
Go to our channel and go to I don't know what it's called actually, live or something.
Live.
Yeah, well, the live links.
Oh, you want me to go to the live?
Is it on the front page? Is it on the front page?
Do you want to go to our live stream now?
Is it that one on the left-hand side there?
Oh, to show the next
To
quiz.
show
You
the
need to
quiz.
do this.
It's already there.
Oh, look at the UI. We've got the sidebar and everything. Look how horrible. It's like Frankenstein. It's horrible.
Right. Next
I'm gonna-
Wednesday,
I'm gonna-
Corgi AI is going to be the next live
Exactly.
stream on Wednesday night. I am back on Friday. You're doing a Friday stream.
Thursday. I'm doing a stream tomorrow on the
Okay.
charts, okay? So if you're new to the channel and you want to see some charts, I did it Tuesday. We've been talking about Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Solana.
Yeah.
If you want to see some charts, just come along, say hi, whatever. I'll be Thursday, 9 p.m. CST.
Yes.
So ECEST, whatever. But what I want to say about the Corgi thing is, we haven't done this before. The MEW we've done before, you know, a lot of people in the chat right now, especially some of the old timers of the quiz, you know, we've done MEW, we've covered it before. Some of these guys know it. But with Corgi AI, we have never done content on the Corgi AI.
Nope.
You know, obviously, this is, you know, for some of you guys who are new or just didn't know, about MEW, which is obviously more than fine. Next stream is your opportunity, I think, because no one across the board will know much about Corgi AI, because again, it's a new quiz we're doing. So, again, across the board, I will suggest to you guys, you know, go and maybe look into them, just have a little nosy about Corgi AI, just maybe know some data or whatever, and come along next Wednesday for a, I think it'll be quite an even across the board, because again, everyone will be fresh eyes to Corgi AI. So I would suggest coming along to next Wednesday, I would say that.
In the know is Chevron.
Oh,
I didn't know. Well, you know what? I knew that, but I didn't know that. I can't believe that. Right. Do you want to know how you claim your prizes?
that's true, Kabir Khan. We need super difficult question at the end. There's super difficult ones at the end. The game-changing ones.
Well, what we'll do, okay, is we're gonna change this up a bit. We're gonna do 10 easy, 10 medium,
Right.
and 10 hard, and we're gonna do it proper hard. So you might be 20 out of 20 after the first 20.
We might only get 3 or something.
You might get 3, and that's what we're gonna do. And remember, Tariq, the last 2 weeks I've sent Tariq all the answers. Okay.
Oh, yeah, right.
All the answers, Tariq, and you finished 4th and you finished 6th, and I've sent you the answers. That's all I've got to say
Just
to you.
hard. No easy, just hardcore at the No easy. We just want fit very hard.
You know what I
That's
should
what he
do? You know what I should do? I should give away clues on the daily lives on Monday and Tuesday.
That's what I was thinking about that, because I think it'd be cool if we had a system where, like, not to rope you guys into having to watch us all this.
to rope you into watching us,
But
yeah. That's
but
the
like
plan.
something we can do, like where we give hints and you have to, like, maybe a code, like we do something in some, like, you have to like decode something that's like 5 answers or something. You get like 5 answer bonus or something.
Yeah.
I think that'd be really sick. Obviously, it's like intricate. We have to think about how to do it and all sorts of stuff. But
Exactly.
yeah. In the last 10 difficult questions, entire game will change. Exactly. Yeah. I'd like to go back to easy. Cause we did it for a tiny bit. Maybe 1 or 2 quizzes. We had easy, medium, hard. Some of them weren't hard and all sorts of stuff. Well, yeah. Easy ones. What animal is corgi? What colour is the tongue of a corgi? And all this sort of crap.
Tariq still loses when he's got the answers. Listen, you can take, what is it? You can take a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. Give Tariq the answers if he doesn't copy them down properly. You know what I reckon he might do? I reckon he's missed off the first number that I've given him.
Right.
And he's got 29 answers, and each one of them is sequentially wrong.
Oh, offsetted.
Offset. He's offset by 1. That's what I
Yeah,
think it is. I might have to send them to him in semaphore
Right.
or Esperanto. Right.
I'd still prefer random order if I was making the quiz in terms of easy, medium, hard. Yeah, I think, because what we did tonight, again, some of the number ones were impossible. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like, were really hard unless you really knew. So again, those would have probably been put in the hard category. I think it was fun to add a bit of like dynamic difficulty to it. It would be, I think, it depends on what you guys want. It's like, do you want that dynamic difficulty of where you can go from something easy to something hard, and then maybe have, because again, it depends on what we do. We might have an easy question at the end, and we just, whatever. Like that one at the end. Then it wasn't hard. Like, not dismaying anybody, but it wasn't like a number question. It was like a decipherable question. Or is it better for the build up to have harder questions and it,
I think so.
be harder? So we'll try it next week. We'll do easy, medium, hard again. If you guys don't like it or it just doesn't really pan out the same, we can go back to just doing randomly.
And we'll start handicapping people like Danny.
6 fish is still good. You give me the wrong answer. That's true. To have all the answers wrong and to realise 10 questions in, I've got the answers wrong, and then get back onto it. That's fair.
I think that's very fair. Absolutely.
We need to figure out how to stop copying. We had fun. Yeah. Well, we can see the two feelings from the both Kabirs. We've got Kabir Khan saying when you crack down on the copying. We've got Kabir saying he had fun. And I'm glad you guys had fun. And that's, again, you can't have 20 people in the top 3. It just doesn't work like that. It wouldn't feel the same. It wouldn't be worth the same. I'm not saying it's worth anything if you win, because again, it's a YouTube quiz. But it's fun.
Yeah.
It wouldn't mean the same if everyone won something and top 3 didn't matter. Because again, what's the point of playing it? What's the point of trying to be first, second, or third, whatever? So. I think for the majority of people, if there's 20 people, not everyone's going to get top 3. So if you guys enjoyed it and it was fun, and I think it's great, and no one's doing this, I think this is great in terms of if someone wanted something to do, which is, gets involved in the chat, because this whole stream, it's about you guys and your answers. It's not like we're just talking to you guys are falling asleep and whatnot, like a lecture. It's revolving around the chat, revolving around you guys playing the game, and I have a ton of fun doing this. I hope you guys do too. So it's like, I think this is great. And I think you guys hopefully enjoy it as well, which is.
I had a great time, even though I came. What did I come?
10th or something.
I came 10th in my own quiz,
Yeah. So.
and I'm not happy about that. There's going to have to be
We need
words.
a 4th option. Ooh. 4th option. You hear that? We could technically have
Who asked for that?
Kabir Khan.
Kabir
He
Khan.
wants to stop copying and make it harder.
You are not having a 4th option.
He's a demon.
You are lucky. You get 3 options.
Yeah, Khan. In terms of copying, it's like we're on YouTube chat. It's like we can't privatize each comment unless we made our own website and we dragged everybody, all 20 people watching or however many people watching who were playing the game. We dragged all of you guys out of YouTube and took you to this website which you can watch it. For now, anyways, we wanted to keep it in the YouTube chat. But I mean, the way that the game works, we can have 10 answers, for example, because it's dynamic. So. We could add 30 answers to one question. It wouldn't look nice. The answers would be going off the screen, off the box, because it won't filter the same. But we could have more answers if you want. We could have a question that has 5 answers if you wanted to.
Yeah.
But it obviously make it harder.
Exactly. We don't want that.
Make last 10 questions have 4 options.
How's the Bitcoin price
We could do it. We could try. We'll try next week. We could definitely do that for sure. Dan says Mary would have won. Maybe. I thought Mary was already playing there.
I think what happens.
I think Mary's saying that. Mary's saying that for the excuse now.
Like when you like in those horror films where you see a body that's possessed.
Yep.
I think Danny sits there like that and his eyes roll and his head. Right? He's got drool down his face, and Mary's in control of everything.
Right.
That's
She's
what I
still
think
taking
happens.
over like the rest of you,
Yeah,
like
and then
Scandinavia.
and then when the quiz finishes, Danny just does that, and then,
Like Severance, he's like, what's happened? Like
yeah,
that.
what's happened? I think
I bet
that's
it's
what
like,
happens.
just like Severance, it just turns
Exactly.
up like that.
Yeah. Well, we better go because I have started to sweat profusely.
I'm sweating. I need a shower as well.
So hot in this room.
I can't imagine how sweaty you guys are for actually playing the quiz.
Yeah. I'm finished here. But thank you all for coming.
Yeah.
Greatly appreciated. I was just deleting all of the spam bots on Binance. That's why I was looking down. Thank you all for coming. The Oracle did an amazing job of making sure the quiz went off without a hitch.
Yeah.
So we're back next Wednesday. I'm back on Friday. The Oracle's back tomorrow. That's a stream on Thursday, a stream on Friday, and I'm streaming Monday, Tuesday. Brogan's going to stream on
Tuesday as well.
Tuesday.
And we'll be back on Wednesday.
Wednesday night. He'll
I'm
stream
back
on
on
Thursday.
I'm back on Saturday.
You stream on Saturday as well?
Yeah, I do Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday.
He's just too good, isn't he? Anyway,
So
thank you, everybody.
Tomorrow, you'll be back Friday. I'll be back Saturday. I'll be back Saturday. He'll be back Saturday. He'll be back Monday. I'll be back Tuesday. We'll be back Wednesday. I'll be back Thursday. He'll be back Thursday.
I'm not back on Saturday.
I'll be back on Saturday.
He'll be back on Saturday. I'm not doing Saturday.
I'll be back on Saturday.
It's like an oven in
He'll be
here.
back on Monday. No, not here. Thank you for the time. I'm glad you had.
Thank you, everybody.
Wait, Kabir Singh, what's the prize?
Oh, did Kabir Singh win?
Yeah.
Did he?
Oh, I thought you did.
Who won?
He did. Look, Hidden Genders, Kabir Singh in the know.
You win a bag of MEW. So if you ping me on Telegram with your Solana wallet address, I will buy a bag of MEW tomorrow and send it to you.
Brilliant.
So you have won MEW. Who else won? Hidden?
Hidden, Kabir Singh in the.
Chevon, Hidden, and Kabir, you all won MEW. Message me on Telegram. I'll give you your prize out. It won't be today because by the time I get home and shower, I'm an old man. It'll be time for bed for me. But we will certainly give you your prize. And thank you all for playing. You are all legends. And thank you for turning up. And Tariq, I am not going to stop supporting Tariq until he finishes on the podium.
I need to get my own horse in the game, I think.
Okay?
I think it'd be really unfair for me because I'm the game master.
I think it would.
Because you can kind of play the game. You know, if you want to, you can play the game. Obviously, he makes.
I do play the game.
Well, oh yeah.
I do play the game, don't I? I cheat. I play the game, but I
I've
don't
got my
win.
box. I've got all the things, so you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But I think I want a horse in the race, but I don't know who. I need to choose.
Well, you can't go for Danny because he wins.
Danny
all
gets
the
it
time.
anyway. Yeah.
Kabir wins. Hidden Agenda wins. You've got to back a dark horse. Like you've got to back a Tariqi type person who is there, gets a couple of questions wrong, and then you need Gene back up. Anyway, we better go.
We should leave. We've kept you guys for a long time. So appreciate you all. Thank you guys. Glad you guys had fun. I had a lot of fun. Did you have fun?
I had a whale of a time.
Yeah, fun.
Whale of a time.
Thank you guys. Appreciate you all.
See you soon.
Back tomorrow.
Bye-bye.
Saturday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Bye.